Hello, Dr. Cash, class. My name is Don Edgar. This is individual assignment number 2 based on John Cotter for class Management 3353. John Cotter, his name has become synonymous with change in the corporate and business world. Where did he come from? What developed his ideas? How did his ideas become so important, and how does he warrant a full tenured professorship at Harvard Business School, one of the most prestigious business schools in the world, at age 33? We shall try to answer some of these questions. Professor Cotter seems to keep his private life entirely private. By that it's meant that personal details of his life are hard to find. However, there are certain facts that are public knowledge. We know that he's a graduate of both MIT and Harvard, that he is the Konosuke Matsushita Professor of Leadership Emeritus at the Harvard Business School. This professorship is named after Konosuke Matsushita, who was the founder of Panasonic and is known by many Japanese as the god of leadership. We also know that John Cotter was instrumental in the development and co-founder of Cotter International, a leadership organization that helps global 5,000 company leaders develop the practical skills and implementation methodologies required to lead change in a complex, large-scale business environment. So while Professor Cotter's personal life may be somewhat of a mystery, his tenured professorship at Harvard is not. He earned his professorship through the influential and prodigious works on organizational vision and change. We can deduce that Professor Cotter's ideas were developed through the combination of his studies at MIT. Professor Cotter has written more than 18 books, including 11 bestsellers, including The General Manager, Power and Influence, The Leadership Factor, A Force for Change, Corporate Culture and Performance, Leading Change, Matsushita Leadership, John P. Cotter on What Leaders Really Do, The Heart of Change, Our Iceberg is Melting, and A Sense of Urgency. While his books have proven innovative, one of his greatest contributions seems to be his 8-step change model, implementing change powerfully and successfully. The steps are listed. Step 1, create urgency. For change to happen, it helps the whole company really wants it. Cotter recommends that for change to be successful, at least 75% of management buy into the proposed change. Step 2, form a powerful coalition. Identify the true change leaders in your organization and create a powerful coalition built from a variety of job titles and departments. Step 3, create a vision for change. Not only a vision, but a clear vision so that everyone understands what change is being proposed, why it's being proposed, and how it's expected to be accomplished. Step 4, communicate the vision. Talk often about your change vision and apply your vision to all aspects of operations. Tie everything back to the vision. Step 5, remove obstacles. Identify those who are resisting change and help them to understand what is needed and expected of them. Recognize and reward those who are making every effort to incorporate the planned change. Step 6, create short-term wins. Create short-term targets, not just one-term goal. Each win helps motivate the staff to greater efforts. Step 7, build on the change. After a win, analyze and decide what went right and what needs improving. Study Kaizen, or continuous improvement. Step 8, anchor the changes in corporate culture. Make change a part of your organizational culture. This is just the basic idea behind the 8-step change model. If it could be broken down to a truly simple definition, we believe that it would be: identify the change, choose the correct leaders to implement the change, study to make a change a continuous part of the organization. In conclusion, Professor Cotter is recognized as one of the foremost authorities on organizational change in the world today. The amount of information he has generated during his career is formidable. Therefore, we suggest that there are ways to make the greatest use of his ideas. 1. Study all his books. This could become very time-consuming if one studies all his works in great detail. However, this method would give a manager a highly developed insight into all facets of leadership change. If one is in pursuit of an answer to a particular leadership change situation, we would suggest finding a synopsis of each of Professor Cotter's works and basing a decision on information gleaned from the chosen publications. Effective leaders help others to understand the necessity of change and to accept a common vision of the desired outcome. John Cotter. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. John Cotter's career has been built with two words strongly at the forefront: change and vision. We would totally agree that for an organization to be successful today, both these ideas must be strongly embedded